Welcome to another Carsfield Turf episode on the Compass 77, and in this episode we will be looking at potential midfielders that we could choose for our fantasy football teams and this Carsfield Turf football team. So yeah, let's start with Gylfi Sigurdsson. Great player, and scored a lot of points last year in FPL. And that's because he played unbelievably last season, and I just think he can continue. I just think Everton will go from strength to strength. Yes, they've changed some players. Some players have left. They've brought in some players. There might be a bit of a different dynamic, but I just think he's one of the players, the older players, you could say, the veteran type players. And the leader, he's a leader as well in there, and he can get goals, he can get assists, he's just a fantastic footballer, and I think he's a very good option, and if we do take Sigurdsson, I'm sure we won't be disappointed, just like anyone else really. You won't be disappointed choosing Sigurdsson. Here's Heung-min Son. Unfortunately, can't really be considered for the first 2 games. However, once he's back from suspension, definitely one of the best players last season, and definitely someone I'm going to be considering. Definitely. Perez now at Leicester, of course. Yeah. Yes, good choice. Not too expensive either. 6.5 million in the game, so definitely affordable. Maybe not for the first game. I'm just thinking that maybe for the first 2 games someone else. But definitely I think from game week 3, I think it is. Then definitely a choice you can take. But even in game week 1, to be honest, and to be fair, he's a solid player. And at Leicester I think he's going to have a lot of joy. Along with this player, James Maddison, great player. I really like James Maddison. Just a bit more expensive, I think about 7 million. I think so. If you have that extra half a million to spend, then great. If you don't, then Perez is probably the way to go. Wilfried Zaha, one of the players that I think I would like to put in my team. I'm not sure I will though. If he's still at Palace, I'm not sure. I'm torn. He's a fantastic player, but I'm torn. I'm not sure what to do. 7 million. Yeah, I'm not sure. Declan Rice, a player who can grow constantly. It's West Ham though. It's West Ham. I'm not convinced by West Ham. I know maybe it's the wrong feeling I have, but maybe if Declan Rice was at a different club, then maybe yes. But I think he's still going to grow as a player, rising star, of course. We'll see what happens with Declan Rice. Felipe Anderson, great, yeah, but no. He's an option, I guess. But if you like him, then definitely, but no. Not for me. Not at this stage anyway. N'Golo Kante, not in the first game, maybe from the second. Because of Manchester United, of course. But yeah, no, N'Golo Kante, I'm only joking. I'm not going to finish on that. He's a fantastic player, isn't he, N'Golo Kante? And I think with Lampard now at the club, yeah, I'm not probably gonna, but seriously, I'm not going to start with him from week 1. But I'm definitely going to consider him. I think he's about 5 million, so it's a really great opportunity to add him to the team. We'll see how it goes. Maybe for the first few weeks, see how it goes, and then maybe add him to the team. Okay, then Jorginho, he could be on penalties, that's the thing, but probably not. Not for the team. Lucas Moura, well, Heung-min Son's gonna be out for the first 2 games, so Lucas Moura is definitely an option. The first game against Aston Villa for sure. I think afterwards, they've got Man City, so it could be a bit of a tricky one for them, but definitely in the first game can choose Lucas Moura. David Silva, yes, he's a bit older now, but he's still got he's a talented player. He can get goals, he can get assists, he can get bonus points. Fantastic option. And Mohamed Salah, I could have left this one actually to the end. But yeah, you know what? He's going to be in a lot of people's teams. I just think, you know, I'm finding it hard to actually fit him in because of the price tag, 12.5. If you've got 15 players, you've got 15 players you got to choose. And 100 million. Although he's probably going to get bags of points. But I'm just torn. I'm torn. I had to admit, I am torn. I don't know what to do with this option. I'll probably include him anyway. We'll see. Okay, quickly now. Fraser, he's probably a must for the beginning of the season. Bournemouth have fantastic fixtures, and he's one of the best midfielders in the game right now in England. So definitely, probably a must. Schlupp, he had great games, so maybe. Milivojevic, on penalties, I think he is, and solid. So an option. Richarlison, probably. If I do choose an Everton midfielder, probably will Sigurdsson. Mane, not for the first games of the season, maybe after week 4, we'll see. De Bruyne, I would like to add De Bruyne. De Bruyne he had injuries last season, but he is such a fantastic player. And along with Sterling, these two players, I'm really tempted to take these two players and put them in the team. I really am. Sterling for sure, but De Bruyne is definitely, yeah. I'd like to add him. I probably will. We'll see. David Silva. We already had Silva. Oh, David Silva. Oh, okay. I've had David Silva. Okay, we've seen David Silva. Bernardo Silva. I like Bernardo Silva. He's a much cheaper option than, for example, De Bruyne. We'll see what I do. Redmond's more budget kind of player, but if you're looking to have an attacking minded player who can get points, he's an option. Lamina could be a differential that people might not be talking about, but he could be one of the stars of the season. Dele Alli, I think he's injured at the moment. I think he is. But not for now. Lamela, he could be one of, just like Lamina, he could be a revelation for the season. Mora, I think I've got a few that I've already. Okay, we'll skip those. Decore for Watford, he could be a solid choice. Noble, Antonio for West Ham, not now, but they're good. Dendonka, very cheap, so he could just act as, you know, if you need to fill the spaces there with little funds. Dendonka, Townsend, a good option for Crystal Palace, but I'm not convinced by Crystal Palace, to be honest. Moutinho, he could be actually one of the players that you should actually consider, or we should consider. Loads of assists last season, and very positive. McTominay, I really like Scott. I really do like him as a player. It's just that not for this. I don't think he's going to get enough points. I think he's going to be playing in areas of the pitch where he'll probably get some points, but he won't be one of those that will probably really, really help you in FPL. And same goes for this guy. He could get the odd game, but no, not for me. So there's just a few players there actually quite a few to consider. I hope you have enjoyed this episode. Feel free to subscribe, like, comment, and share. Notification bell to stay up to date with everything the Compass 77 and Carsfield Turf related. And I hope to come back with another video very, very soon. Take care, all the very best, and enjoy the new season.